Hello, everybody. Welcome back to NASCAR 21 Ignition. I finally got the wheel to work. I'll tell you exactly what happened with all of that. And we are going to do a night race here at Las Vegas. Matt DiBenedetto and a random starting position with the AI set to extreme. So it should be challenging, hopefully. And I can finally drive the car, so let's do it. And we are green flag racing here at Las Vegas, going to third gear there. And up into fourth gear. And the AI is set to extreme, so we're going to see just how well we can hold them off here early on in this race. So the issue I was having was here comes Kyle Larson on the inside, was that in R Factor 2, I was having the same problem. It was not detecting my wheel. And to fix it, I found out it was a bug within Windows. I had to basically go in and make sure that the TSPC Racer I'm using here was the top on the list of the USB game controllers. I didn't have them all the way up top, and it wouldn't detect it. So now it did, and once it did, it started working as intended. All right, Chase, going to give you a little bit of a run for your money here. This is good. Oh, getting close to him there. And I got to say, I'm not having that issue with the steering, because I don't think it pertains to wheels at all. So there's no steering assist happening whenever I'm running a wheel. I did turn the spotter down quite a bit, so it won't be so annoying. Something that's got to be worked. Okay, I felt the car get loose there. And I've got to say, now I can feel the actual physics of the game, and it's way different than I was expecting. And I told you I'm terrible on a controller, so that was to be expected in the beginning. So I do want to, make some things very clear. I do appreciate them sending me an early copy of the game. Is it perfect? No. There are so many issues that need to be addressed. Bugs. I mean, we've seen them all. But I'm going to wait until day one. When there's a release, then I will tell you all the things that I see in the game. Right now, I have no ties to motorsports games or anything like that. All I am is just a content creator like everybody else that got the game early, and I am choosing to just send them feedback. Hey, this is wrong, in a professional manner without getting too excited. And it's seeming to be the best road for me right now. There's so many issues in the game currently with this build, but I gotta say, ever since this wheel started working, I've been pretty stoked about it. All right, so we're hanging on there. Got to start breathing throttle a little bit on exit as we are on lap 5 of 40. So 40 laps here. I just want to show you everything as we see it. One of the glaring issues with the wheel currently is that you cannot... Okay, I have to breathe the throttle just a little bit so I don't go shooting up the track.
Keep this pace. Keep focused. You're in the top 5 with that.
Yeah, we're in the top 5 right now. That's good. Come on, Matty D. Let's do it. And that is that you cannot operate any of the menu controls with the controller scheme that you have on the wheel. That needs to be addressed. What's interesting is that you can use a mouse and keyboard finally in the UI, but when it comes to your wheel itself, no, you can't. And that really sucks, because like in the beginning of the race, I have to make sure my view is where I want it by using the controller plugged in. Now with the controller plugged in, it's not conflicting or anything. I'm not having those issues. All right, Austin Dillon getting closer to him. Yeah, I'm starting to breathe that throttle on exit right now. And this is more or less what I wanted from the game when I first launched into it, but man, oh man, if only, right? And now I can actually feel the physics of the car. I can feel, the cold tires in the beginning, the heat in the tires as you have a run. I can feel that in the wheel now. I'm starting to get that input back to me. Or output, right? It would be output, yes. But those of you that, are not new to my channel know I'm a pretty optimistic person, and I don't do bash pieces on any software. I don't find it helpful. It's easy for me to get mad and whatever. I usually just don't play a game.
Good progress so far.
But this, I'm waiting until day one. Let's see what they have to say in return after, seeing all the all the bad press that's been happening with the early access videos. And we'll see, you know, where they pick the pieces up there and move forward. So I'm telling you right now, do not take it as, hey, I'm telling you to go out and buy this game, pre-order this game at all. No, you know, always be smart about that. When I go to buy a game, I don't pre-order games. I wait and wait and wait. You know, you get to choose how you spend your money. Now I'm starting to see the car. Yeah, see, it's starting to wash up a little there, but I'm having a good fight here with Austin Dillon. This is pretty fun. And we got Ricky Stenhouse back there on the back. Inside here,
right.
we try a little bit of side draft action on him. Have to go out of the throttle and get back to it because I'm noticing the AI are actually doing that too. You can see there.
Keep moving forward. We've got the speed. Now get after them. Clear all over. Keep focused here. Still a few
get
more
back
out
up on him a little bit
Clear,
more.
clear.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear them breathing their throttle too, so they're having to slow up for the corners, which is pretty awesome. This is the best experience I've had in this game so far. You can see the mirrors, the models of the cars are absolutely jacked up.
Clear,
All right,
clear, clear.
making a run
All
for
right.
Austin Dillon here
All right, hold your line.
for P5.
Good progress.
And they're
so
on
far.
extreme,
Keep
so
moving forward. You're in the top 5
I mean,
with that one. Clear, clear,
Chase Elliott,
clear,
Kyle
clear.
Larson, those guys are class of the field right now, and they're absolutely destroying us, so that's pretty realistic as far as that goes. Boy, I can really see how frustrating it could be.
All right.
Hold on to it.
Let's stay with it. Keep
And we're
moving
probably not going to
forward.
get a caution.
Clear all
They just refuse to give you cautions. Hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. There we go, we're good. All right, so that's pretty much our race because they won't give us a caution for that, unfortunately. So that is no bueno. Back it on up. Just trying to get a caution out of it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I got the car going this way again. I think that was my fault. I think I washed up into him a little there. It was starting to get more difficult. I was just talking about how it's got to be frustrating for the real drivers, you know, with this aero package. You just can't pass. It's like so hard to
Got one
pass
right.
unless you're,
Clear,
you know,
clear,
using
clear.
aero to
Stay
do it.
left.
So that's pretty much our
All
race.
clear.
I'm gonna restart the race and then I'll run another 13 laps or so and we'll continue on from there, okay? So I restarted the race. I'm on lap 7 right now and I've been able to hold them off by mirror driving them a little bit and clean air. That seems to be a real important thing in the game. And maybe the reason why we see people pull away so heavy at the super speedways, I'm not sure about that. But I've been able to hold off Larson here a little bit. I'm starting to breathe my throttle. We're on lap 8 now.
Keep charging.
And maybe I'm just getting more of a hang of the physics and the driving here, but I'm able to kind of block his runs that he's getting. You can see Larson right there trying to make a run. I'm gonna breathe the throttle just a little bit there, get back to it. And he's got Denny Hamlin behind him, and I've noticed that when he makes a charge at me, it's usually when they are nose to tail. And it looks like Eric Almirola up to 4th right now. But I'm able to hold them off here, surprisingly. So I'll talk to you guys back when we're on lap 13, 14 here. Lap 14 still in the lead right now, holding off Larson, having to really get out of the throttle down into 1 and 2 here, and then wash up and still trying to command the lead by holding them off. But they are right there on the bumper still. Here comes Larson on the inside. I'm gonna try to block there a little bit. So it seems like clean air is really working out for us so far in this race. One of the biggest things for me is that the cautions, they really need to be addressed. I mean, it's unfortunate whenever you get in a situation where you can't get a caution flag. It kind of throws the whole race, you know? So that's unfortunate to see that for sure. Okay, we're doing much better now. I love the night lighting. Night lighting looks good. That's the thing is, you know, there's no denying the game is pretty. That's not the issue at all. It's the fundamentals of the game, you know, being bare bones and just not having a whole lot of content, one, but two, you know, all the different game-breaking bugs we have seen across the board, especially at Bristol and Bristol Dirt and stuff like that. So it's very difficult. Ooh, okay, we're good. To pinpoint flaws in the physics whenever you're using a controller. For me, it was. Right now, I'm loving this. I'm not having any steering assist at all kicking in on me. I feel like I have control of the car. I can move it around where I want to. And I'm also enjoying the fact that I feel like I have to drive the car into the corners. Like I have to roll out of the throttle and get back to it again, you know, diamond the corner a little bit, and I'm trying to beat Larson by doing that, and it's working. He hasn't been able to make a too much of a run on me. Now the spotter is absolutely just, I mean, he just doesn't shut up, and he says the same things over and over. Like I've heard new leader so many times. And then I also can report that whenever I was leading, he was telling me I was in second place, and then I was taking the lead over and over again. That's when I was battling Larson there for the lead. So
That's a good job. Go get
there's that as well.
New leader.
New leader. All right, so we're gonna take the high line on this one. I'm gonna let Larson and them try to pass me because I would like to race some cars. You know, I would like to do that, and I also want to see how the top line works here, which I would imagine it's not the greatest. Okay, that was decent. I'm right on him there, so we're kind of side drafting each other. I haven't seen the side draft working too much. Out of the throttle there, and then back to it. Drive up next to that wall. You see, yeah, we're losing so much speed. All right, so now we can get into it and get some racing with some guys here in this pack, so we can see what this looks like. I didn't want to just, you know, run away with it the whole race and not see how the AI behave here and stuff. Because we know there's a lot of AI issues here. Like that. I can make a real wild move there. Oh, the car seems a little floaty there. And we've seen that visually, that the cars seem to disconnect from the track a little bit. I felt that when I whipped the car to the left there just a little bit there. And yeah.
You're in the top 5 with that one.
And even though I have, you know, a mirror on the inside and the side of the car here, we need a 2D mirror up there. I really would love to see what's on the side there, and then you don't have to worry about the spotter telling you so much. Because right now, I'm not sure if there's a guy on the right of me, because he hasn't said anything in a while, and okay, we're clear. I wasn't sure if Austin Dillon was still there or not. Okay, he's making a move on the inside here. It's going to be close and tight off the corner.
Let's stay with it. Forward. Keep focused here. Still a few
but one thing we saw in the heat games was the wheel saw. Like it would saw the wheel back and forth when you're going down the straightaway, and it was really jarring. And this feels so smooth on the wheel. I can't say any more than that. And that's what I was looking for. Okay, so we were able to win that little battle there with the 3 just by, you know, even on the outside lane or the middle lane. We weren't on the outside, but we were on the middle. And that helped us quite a bit. So we know where the class of the field, it feels like to me, but man, once you're in dirty air, it's so hard to get a pass. It really is, as we're behind Bubba here. And try to get a run on him off the corner, maybe do a little side draft action, but yeah, I haven't seen the side draft do a whole lot here in the game, but we're gonna definitely try again. Oh, looks like Hamlin's going for the lead down there on the, he was looking at the inside of Larson, couldn't get it done. He thought about it. I had a much better run in between there. We got the push right now from Dillon. That helped us a little bit there, all right. And I'm not noticing a crazy checkup happening here at Las Vegas. I'm just seeing these guys are starting to get loose. They're getting arrow tight.
Clear all around, car right.
It feels like that. I mean, it could be placebo. But this is the kind of experience I was hoping for right here when I first started playing the game.
Clear. Let's stay with it.
Yep, staying with it.
We've got the speed.
Oh man, we are right there on the 3.
Still a few more out front.
That might have been a little bit of a side draft there. I'm not sure. I know it's prevalent, but it's not like super strong, which we know in real life it is really strong. So maybe that's how we just beat the 3 there. I'm not sure. Okay, I got my eyes set here for the 23 next. I'm not even daring to go down below the white line. That's another issue that needs to be addressed like immediately, is the penalties, the rules and penalties there.
Stay right.
All right.
Clear.
Austin Dillon's got to run here.
All clear.
But I'm feeling the frustration of a real driver here at this track. Similar to what you see in iRacing, and I hate bringing iRacing up in any kind of comparisons because they're not the same thing. And I never put a console game, you know, up against iRacing. They're totally different. You know, it's online racing against people. But the AI racing is really good in iRacing. I do enjoy it. But the physics here, I like this. It feels like I'm driving a car. It does. Like I said, the only disconnect there was the 23. He checked up. He checked up in the middle of the corner. So that was an AI issue. And they don't hit the brakes. These guys don't hit the brakes. No caution. Logano absolutely destroyed. And there's the yellow flag. We are going to pit and get it fixed. Pit options, we got grill tape, wedge, all this stuff we can do. That's all weird there. I don't know what that's about. It's looking behind when I do that. Repair, yeah, we'll do minimal on that. Full on the fuel and 4 tires. Not gonna make a, let's see. The car was getting a little tight on us. We could try to raise the rights. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna be the left front, sorry, the right front and right rear. We'll raise those by one point there. That'll work for me. All right, boys, get to work on the 21. We need to get back out there and not lose too many spots. Other cars on pit road with us, including Kyle Larson. Maybe these guys were pitting for tires since it was getting closer to that. But man, that was so difficult to keep my car off of their cars. It was pretty rough. Okay, that's taking a little long, but their pit stops are taking long too. That's another thing. The pit stop times are not realistic at all. But we are getting damage fixed on the car. I just don't know why Larson's taking so long on pit road. And I like that we see a caution there and pit open. Those are cool things. There's glimmers of hope. Now this, I don't know what this is right here. The 3 wide restart here is, that's a game-breaking bug right there. That was not a good restart at all. And I have control of the car. Okay, did not know that. Okay, we're good. Woo. Yeah, and I'm not editing any of this stuff out. I'm just showing you exactly what I see. Okay, so they broke completely after that caution. The AI did. Look at this. Completely broken. All right, Rick, we're racing. I need to get around you here. All right, let's hope that the AI can figure their lives out here and get going. You see that little glimmer of, like, hope? That's not the glimmer of hope we needed. We're dead. And I'm sure we won't get a caution out of this. Nope. Everybody's coming down pit road and crashing. So there you go. We thought we were gonna be okay, and we are not okay. No, they're all coming down pit road. Maybe that's the reason why they were screwed up. Dude, I don't know. But you see that glimmer of hope. You're like, oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. And then stuff like that happens, and that is game breaking. It really is. You should not come down pit road, get the car fixed after a spin and getting in a wall to get back out there and try to hang on to it just to be punished so severely like that. And that's exactly what happened. No caution came out. I'm probably going to end up leading the race right here. I have a feeling. We might be able to pull a win out of here. We'll see how this works out, because now everybody's coming back out on the track and they're blending. We got damage on the car, but we'll see if we can pull something decent out of it. I really don't know. That's unfortunate. We had such a great race going for us. And then we saw that AI do the check up there in the middle of the corner. And that's stuff we've seen since NASCAR 15, 14. I mean, even the Heat games, we saw that happen. It's a very common issue with oval racing AI in all sims that I've, raced in. Okay, so we're not the fastest thing on the planet. We shouldn't be with this huge, massive damage on the nose here. But we're going to try to get the best we can out of this race. We've got 5 to go. We're in P7 right now. We're just going to try to salvage the top 10 out of this. And I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm not happy with that, though. But that invokes the feeling of hopelessness in a player, It's like, come on. Like, I was having such a good race, and then you throw it away. So these are things that the devs absolutely have to address. They do. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till after release day. We're gonna let them do what they have to do. I'm sure they're very aware of everything going on in the community. Let them do what they have to do, and then on release day, I'll give you guys my verdict. So if you're on the fence about buying this game, stay on the fence, man. Wait until release day, until they make a public announcement about something. But I can tell you today, they did get back to me, and they were asking for my game version number and stuff like that. I think they're trying to figure out what build is on Steam currently, what build is going. It's got to be a mess for everyone right now.
3 more to go.
All right, we got a little bit of a run here with damage. I don't know how that. Oh, you know why? Because I know why. I'll tell you. I have visual damage on only. I forgot to turn that off whenever I was doing my live stream the other night. That's what it is. So we have a perfect car. We just, you know, visually look bad. That's what it is. I remember. You might have seen that earlier when I was showing settings. Okay, let's try to get everything we can out of it here. P7 right now. Just drive the heck out of this car. Come on, baby. Had to saw the wheel there. Come on, Custard. Give me a push up to Bush here. Need to get up to that 18. Roll out the throttle, back to it. Drive it as straight as possible out to the outside of the wall. It's so nice not to have a car just constantly jotting to the right on you. But I'm glad we got to see those major bugs, because I know that Motorsports Games is watching every one of our videos that we put out. And they're going to see exactly what we see when we're playing the game. And you know, Disco Inferno is a YouTuber that I've been watching his videos since Heat Evolution. He's always got a good shoulder on his head. Head on his shoulders, man. I'm sorry, I was about to say, hey, the race is over. Oh yeah, that's absolutely screwed up. And the jittering and all that, that's no bueno. No bueno. We can change the broadcast TV category. Oh, that one's a better view there, but still very jittery. It's not what we saw before. And I love these camera views. It looks amazing. They just need to clean that up. It's like so much net code going on there. But you can see how close everybody was to me in the beginning of this race. They were pretty close. And the audio does not sound 100% there at all. Like, they sound like the next-gen cars. And I believe that's what they were recording when they put this into the game, because they're going to be putting that next-gen update out. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of NASCAR 21 Ignition. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below. And I'm going to wait. I'm just waiting until the very end, till they release the game as is, and then we will revisit it from there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you next time. Take care. Well, I don't have to say anything about finding the merch store. You guys have done it. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I truly appreciate it. And I have an awesome collab with another company coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Anywho, thank you. See you next time.